Hi, and welcome to episode 3 of my Control playthrough. Hopefully, I can get at least an extra power, or I will be able to get an extra power. Hopefully, I can get 2 powers in this go, because there is a lot of things you can actually do in this game, a lot of side quests that aren't really side quests in the typical sense, which is another reason why I love this game. There's a lot of different nuances, and with all that said, please watch this series in chronological order, because there is a lot of build up in each thing. Like I talked about powers and how you can get them, and so on and so on. And something I haven't actually talked about is how you get these. These are all from different places. Like that's maintenance, that's the executive area, and that's alerts. Alerts you can actually do passively, like that one. Each one is used to buy different things in the crafting area, basically. This stuff is why I really, really want to play FBC Firebreak, which is a survival, relatively speaking.
I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
As I was saying, FBC Firebreak is not a free game, which is why I don't really want to pay for it, because it is one of those games you need a team. It's basically one of those, like, how do I put this? It reminds me of one of those like roguelike first person shooter type of things. Not even roguelike. I don't know how it exactly plays, but it's one of those go in, fuck some shit up, evacuate type of games, which sounds absolutely amazing because it's in the oldest house. You're actually working for the Federal Bureau of Control, trying their best as random dudes, not people with powers and the I forget what this is actually called, the gun, and you have to just survive and deal with threats that can just look at you wrong, typically.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 45 seconds remaining.
Wonder how a ranger is supposed to do that.
15 seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations, Ranger.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protecting itself. I need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Something amazing about how this game functions, the only way to tell the health of the shield is how stable the shield is. Which is just an amazing flair for how this game just works. Because the stable the shield, the less health it has.
Down that shield.
Can I do the thing I really like doing? No. Okay. There's an upgrade for the shield to allow you to just bash people's faces in with it. And I really, really like doing that. Well, fair enough, I guess. Damn. Was not expecting to get squished by that. My only two deaths thus far has been gravity and getting squished. Well, shit. You know what? I'll take that.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper.
Just to have a better view of it.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Bad is an understatement. Um, Going back to your previous video, the balls of chaos, for lack of a better word, that you can come across in the astral plane. I forget why. I think that was to get the service weapon itself. Um, those big balls are actually a byproduct of not following the safety protocols. I'm not going to say exactly how it happens, but yeah, it's there's some shit that can happen to you physically, mentally, and spiritually all at the same time. I do not like it. my god, I can grab him! Come here. I'm gonna kill you with your friend. I actually got this to deal with explosive enemies a hell of a lot easier. Because it actually turns them into grenades, basically.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
The astral plane. Similar to an ice. The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes. What you see is not what hypothesis was that the mice... An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it. The shape of the astral plane is subjective, but that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place.
They keep that thing here.
It's a really good research subject. It's the only native from that world that came here.
Bureau doing with that thing?
Testing and learning.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here!
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Converge here.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She got that right.
More of you? Really?
Marshall is waiting for you in the love lab, just down the hall.
There you are. I was starting to worry. Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
I see Rangers over there. We have to help them.
There's that ball.
this way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss. You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
This is a puzzle that actually took me a while on my first playthrough. Hopefully it doesn't take me a while on this one. I want to make sure I actually have them all. No, missing one. Okay.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal. These whiteboard drawings may be important.
Shit, I thought I did right. Oh, I just have to flip those. I think. Didn't notice the arrow underneath. Haha!
Prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Blackrock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
mesmerized by it.
Please state your name for the record.
Paul Warren, astronaut, first class.
And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah. I am.
And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
The only thing I really actually control, because I'd rather just kill them, are the what's it called, the balls. I forget exactly what they're actually called, because they actually heal you if you heal them, or if you control them. But you can easily control anything you want, or seize technically. I don't think it counts as a large enemy. Hopefully it doesn't.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan. Once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Ah, it counts as a large enemy. That sucks.
to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Reminder. If the contents of your workspace have been rearranged, removed, added to, or altered in any other way, you should immediately leave the area while speaking to yourself in a reassuring tone. This will not only keep you calm, but also the room. Thank you for your attention.
My first death to an enemy. Awesome. Well, with all that said, shown and done, I'll actually catch you on the next one because I am catching up on, or I'm not catching up on, I'm getting to the maximum record limit, relatively speaking. So I will catch you on the next one.